Before we get into the review, I'd like to introduce you to our special guests, the only X-Men characters that I have, which includes Wolverine.
Yeah, that's right, Bubs. I'm back.
Cyclops. Hello. Rogue.
Hi.
And Magneto. Greetings, fellow mutants. If any of you are mutants. Anyways, let's get on with the review, shall we? Now this was a great start of a classic series. I like it too. I especially love the fight scenes involving the Sentinels.
Would have been cooler if they had a dragon.
I agree. The fights against the Sentinels were very fun to see.
So, the story of this show has the same plot as a normal X-Men story, where the humans are hating on mutants and they want them out of their lives, and the X-Men's main attempt is to help the humans and the mutants coexist as people, without starting a war.
Yeah, because almost every people think that we're the bad guys just because we're mutants, with extraordinary powers.
Well, sometimes it's hard to understand humans. You and me both.
Yeah.
They are delicious, though. This first season mainly focuses on stopping the Sentinels, and also the people who are working for Senator Kelly, who created the Sentinels, from destroying mutant kind. But it also features other things. Yeah, like the episode featuring Juggernaut, which was the only episode where we ever got to see Juggernaut, and Colossus.
And also the episode where I got rescued and respected by a bunch of villagers from an Arctic village after I almost left the X-Men and had a fight with Sabretooth. Then the villagers got attacked by Sabretooth, and I had to rescue them. I thought that was a pretty decent episode.
Did we ever see Sabretooth again after this episode? I can't remember. I think he'll return in Season 2. I do believe that he'll return in Season 2. And there's also the episodes featuring Apocalypse. Yeah, and what they did here was an interesting way of introducing him. Yeah, and apparently Mystique now works for him for some reason, and she was disguised as a character named Dr. Adler, and she was making every mutant think that they can be cured so they can be normal again, when in reality, she was turning them into slaves of Apocalypse. And that's how the character Angel became Archangel.
I can't believe I almost fell for that.
I like the way Apocalypse was handled in this show, and this season did a good job introducing him.
And he also returns in the second season, which is cool, I guess.
An issue I have with this season is that I don't like for the most of this season Beast was in prison, and he doesn't get out of prison until the last episode. I mean, I understand why he doesn't want anyone to break him out, because that will make him look bad in front of the humans, but come on. I feel like they could have done more with the character. And it was at the end of the second episode where he got arrested, after a character named Morph died. Well, died.
What do you mean by that?
You'll see when you watch Season 2.
Okay then.
And let's not forget about the last 3 episodes, which those episodes are just one episode split into 3 parts, and they are called Days of Future Past, fun fact. And what happens in those episodes is that we see a terrible future. A future where the Sentinels took over the world, and all of the X-Men, except for Wolverine of course, were all killed. And it was up to Bishop to prevent that terrible future from happening. And to do so, he needs to stop an assassin from assassinating Senator Kelly. And he thought that assassin was Gambit at first, but it was actually Mystique, disguised as Gambit.
And then I later find out that Mystique is apparently my mother? Which is weird.
Adoptive mother, I'm pretty sure. Because last time I checked, Mystique is the biological mother of Nightcrawler, who unfortunately is not in this show. Well, at least not in this season, nor the second.
Anyways, I think that'll be it for the review. I'm gonna rate this season a 9 out of 10. And now, let's find out what show we're gonna review next. The next show we'll be reviewing is Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. 2 Jurassic World reviews in a row. Fantastic.